What it is, y'all? We back another episode. Get it off your chest. Media breakdown, man. We back with it. Terry hosted the show. CJ Miss Get Off Your Chest. Rhino the California King. We in here and we got another one for y'all. Rhino, take it away, brother.
So if you guys haven't, go check out the Jerry Springer, Fights Camera in Action. It's a good documentary on Netflix. It's a 2-part episode, and it just gives a brief history of what went down with the Jerry Springer show and how it came to be. I mean, first off, he was the mayor of Cincinnati, and he was a news anchor, and he became a talk show host in Chicago. He moved to Chicago to become a talk show host, and the show was boring at first, but his executive producer, he came in, Richard Dominic, came in and changed the show and turned it upside down. So the ratings started going up, and they started getting into all these crazy stories, and then that's how it became today. I mean, do you guys feel like that he changed the way that we look at TV and what we want to see on TV today?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I'm not sure what the show.
You know what? As I look at it, is he you think he the starter of all this TV drama now?
Yeah, I think like, Jerry. Did Jerry come before Ricky Lake?
I think they was all around the same time.
Same time, because it was like a huge saturation.
It was Ricky Lake. It was shout out to Montel Williams. Was it Jordan?
Montel Williams.
I always get the motherfuckers. I mean,
Montel Jordan is. This is how we do it. Yep. Montel Williams.
Williams.
Yeah,
Ricky
both
Lake.
Bald.
Yes, Oprah. And I think Jerry Springer was different from all of them because his was more so. It was, let's keep it real. It was drama. It was entertaining. Yeah. The Jerry Springer show was entertaining. Now,
do we really know how Jerry Springer, like his earlier episodes, like what they were about?
You know what?
Were they not dramified?
They weren't really dramified. They were just really about the guests were meeting long lost relatives, and then he couldn't really relate to them. He couldn't really he was like he was a boring host. He couldn't engage with the audience, and it really took away from the show.
Well, we know what it turned into.
See, in his show, he had them. What do you want to say? Like the punchlines. So you slept with a sister, and the sister doesn't know. Well, now she does. Let's get Quantisha to come out.
She's been listening the whole time in the back.
Yeah. And Maury came later, right?
Yeah, I think Maury came a little later down the line.
And would you say Maury kind of stole some of the sauce too from Springer?
Yeah. I'm gonna say that too, because just so the drama part, but it wasn't that many. It wasn't
used.
It wasn't a lot of fights in there, but it was a lot of drama. He did engaged with the drama and just escalated it all the time too.
Maury he centered around something that's already looked at as drama.
I feel like he used the formula without the fight.
Exactly. Definitely. I feel like he definitely
without the fighting, and really is the daddy yours. You know what I'm saying?
he tried to center it around really helping people, but at the end of the day, it was just like, come on now, this lady got 12 baby daddies. She still ain't found out who the baby daddy is. Like,
you keep bringing them back.
You keep bringing them back.
He know what he's doing. He's gonna get it right this time when it comes to. But
Murray, that's why I meant Jerry.
Jerry really like everybody like he was around for what, generations?
Yeah.
Because we weren't supposed to be watching Jerry Springer.
No, we wasn't.
Our grandparents was watching Jerry Springer. Our parents it was more so. You know what? I think it skipped over my parents. My parents didn't watch Jerry Springer. My grandparents did.
Yeah, my grandma.
The ones who were at home, because what time did it used to come on? Didn't it used to come on like
around 10? It was like
around, it was early.
It started at night, right? It used to be at night. It comes on during the day now.
Yeah, but I thought it came on twice. It came on in the morning and it came on in the evening.
Then the rerun came on.
Yeah, it would play it twice. They would play the rerun from the morning time. So it came on about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. And then because I remember I would see it
the rerun was from.
I want to say 11 because I remember Price is Right is usually at 10 o'clock.
It may have been 11 because I know when the only time I would see it for real is when I stay home. So I would see it.
You ain't better to get the range you do during that time because people at work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think the show actually was at night.
And the rerun was in the morning.
Yes.
Correct
us if we're wrong. Correct us in the chat. But
makes sense.
You know, that show was something else, bro. That show was something else.
And then they turned it into like
they brought in like a lot of over the top guests and everything, and they even introduced bestiality into the show.
Introduced a lot of stuff.
Man.
Let's be honest. What was they finding these people?
That's the thing, bro.
Okay. Hey, so it was calling it the Springer Triangle. So basically, it's this triangle, like almost like the Bermuda Triangle, but it's a cross between Mississippi, Kentucky, and Georgia, and even Ohio. It's like a huge triangle right there.
So was they just finding regular people on the street, or was these real situations?
My majority of it was situations. Some of the guests did lie about the stories just to get.
Of course they did. They were on TV.
Yeah. They get treated like luxury. They get a limo. Picked up from their house. They drive them to the airport, and they get treated like kings and queens and stuff. And they
all expenses paid. Didn't they show us that in the movie?
Mm-hmm. Oh, The Ringer.
Remember The Ringer?
Yeah.
They showed us the whole.
But they had to go on there and act a certain way.
They had to tell their story.
Yeah, if they walked away or they didn't want to do the show anymore, they wasn't going to get their ticket to go back home.
Oh shit!
Oh, so it came with some stipulations. You had to see it through. You had to see it through.
So you know, but the thing is, you know what the show is about. You know how you got to be on this show. Don't come at all if you're not trying to do that.
Exactly.
So did they ever have any in that documentary? Did they ever have any people that walked away? Talk.
You know, they had one woman did walk away, and then she it turned out
the whole situation.
This whole situation.
I'm definitely gonna check it out. You said it's on Netflix, so I'm definitely gonna watch it.
So that whole guest, they were in a murder case. Like it was like a love triangle, and the husband was just at the bar drinking and stuff, and the episode came on, and it triggered him, and he said, "I'm gonna kill this woman. And he killed her.
Oh wow!
Oh damn!
And they was trying to blame Jerry Springer, the show, for him killing his wife, killing his ex-wife.
I mean, it's ultimately free will before you even get there. So you have to say yes before you even get there, sign contracts and all that due diligence. So that was up to y'all, man. You can't just be that. Hey, it happens though. Mm-hmm. It's a messed up situation, but that's reality. Mm-hmm. That it turned into a trigger because
I don't think they get paid to go on them shows either.
I don't think so either. They just get all expenses paid.
They get the plane ticket, they get the hotel, they do the show, and then they send them back. I don't think they actually get any currency on that.
Come on here and tell your story is what I get from it. Yeah. Come on here and tell your story.
And then the Springer, it's been on since what, the 90s?
Yeah. Early 90s.
When did it actually finally stop?
2018 was the last episode.
2018, and then Jerry Springer passed in what? 2019?
He passed last year.
Yeah, 2023.
2023 passed.
Yeah.
Man, that's crazy.
It's crazy how that show was able to last that long. You would think people would have got tired of it, but somebody was still watching it.
Man, if people will sit up here and continuously watch Love and Hip Hop, then they're definitely gonna watch Jerry Springer.
Yeah, that's right.
They
would definitely watch Jerry.
Look at all their reunions.
Exactly. Everybody's reunion is set up like a Jerry Springer show, is it not?
It basically is.
Yeah, so
all of them is. No matter if it's the Love and Hip Hop, it's the Real Housewives, Batty. You know, Batty's gonna be ignorant. Like all of them are set up like that, bro. That's crazy how this.
Let's be honest. Jerry Springer had the blueprint.
Yeah.
He had the blueprint for all these other shows that came out.
The producer had the blueprint.
The producer had the blueprint. Yeah, so he turned into someone. We got a couple videos that we're gonna watch to take us back to nostalgia road, man. So y'all sit back, get ready for this. And if you're still in here, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. But check these out.
At her and look at this. Yeah. Like, honestly, she's a stick over there.
About it when you was hitting it. You damn sure wasn't thinking about it when you had a
You wasn't thinking about it, and you was like, damn, you got that. What? Throwback, you was not thinking about it. Nobody thinks about it when you drunk. Every troll look like a beauty queen when you drunk.
He got some nerve, because he the troll.
Man.
Now, that one he had behind him was a troll, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, man.
You see the caption? Out of jail, but still in it.
Yeah.
I bet they know what they was doing, bro. They know what they was doing.
All right. Yes, another thing is that the producer used tabloids for the headlines and everything too.
Also, he would just read up. He would just read up on stuff.
Yeah, he was a tabloid headliner.
So it looked like it was a lot that went on behind the scenes. Especially, I think the best thing about it, though, that really took stuff off with them talk shows is that they had a live studio audience.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I don't think they could. I don't think people could really get away with that in today's age, like having a live studio audience.
Them reunion shows don't be having no live. Yes, they do.
They do.
Like I said, they took the formula because they be having live studio audiences.
Yeah, I'm talking about like on a consistent basis, like episodes. I don't think they would be able to.
It depends. I believe it depends on who's out there doing it.
Who's out there? Yeah, facts. Because I don't know, man. I feel like the world is too ignorant now.
I don't think you can get away with it for too long because people are gonna be like, all right, man, this is some Jerry Springer reject stuff. You know what I'm saying? So you might get away with it a couple episodes, but I don't think you get longevity. No.
And if somebody tried to reanimate that now, I think it would be fake.
Yeah, it would be fake. Like, I think that's why I think he probably just had to stop it because it was like, one, it's like, bro, now it was just like people going
now
like,
you're starting to have to write scripts for it.
Yeah,
it's like, nah, that ain't what it's about, man.
It's going to take away from what it really was.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Granted, I think some of them episodes was actually scripted. You can't convince me you've been in there for that long and none of that stuff was scripted.
Yeah, they had to have some of them out of control ones, like with midgets and stuff. I feel like, definitely.
Some of that stuff had to be scripted, but for the most part, we all thought it was. Man, this is real.
Is it me, or did every time you would see a fight on Jerry Springer? I guess that had to be in the contract where they couldn't throw really any.
They couldn't punch.
Yeah, because it was like these dudes would always just be wrestling, and then when they did swing, it was trash.
In the beginning episodes, it was punches thrown. And I think they had to dummy that down to, you know what I'm saying? It's because now it's just a lot of shoveling. It's you know what I'm saying?
Headlocks. Wrestling on the
women, it's mostly smacking and grabbing hair, but there's really no punches thrown.
Well, we know Jerry had a lot of different.
Because let's keep in mind,
and
he had a bell on there for a reason.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yep. Which got initiated later on down the line in the show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember the
Also, he ended up putting a stripper pole in that mug.
Yeah.
They start having a Mardi Gras dancing thing up. Yeah. Like, bro, Jerry went wild, man.
He had the spring sound.
Didn't he have remember them old TV commercials? Them old TV commercials that you could order.
He used to sell the tape.
For the pay programming,
yeah. Was it called Jerry Uncut? I thought it was like Jerry Springer. So Jerry Springer wilding out or something. It was like something.
It was Jerry.
I think it was uncensored.
Uncensored. There you go. It was uncensored.
Something along them lines, but yeah, he used to sell those.
That's crazy.
And then he used to have pay-per-views too.
Yeah,
it was uncensored. That was uncensored one.
But then he sold them his VHS tape. Yeah, Jerry was a wild boy, man.
Wow, you wild boy, man.
He definitely was a wild. Like all these, that's what I'm saying for the younger generation. That any of y'all see this, all these reunion shows and how you see the ignorance happen, which is crazy, but you know, whatever. But they got that formula from the Jerry Springer show.
And you named a few of them. Who else did we have? Wasn't it Steve Wilkos?
He came later.
Yeah, he came later.
That was his bodyguard. That was like
bodyguard.
Steve was a bodyguard.
So y'all see Steve Wilkos. Steve Wilkos used to be a security at the Jerry Springer show.
Yep.
Even the audience used to say his name, Steve, whenever they try to break up a fight.
Jerry Springer was the
and he took some of that formula. See, but he does the yelling. Instead of, you know what I'm saying?
Instead of everybody else doing it. He was keeping 10 toes down on his show. He wasn't having that. You're not gonna talk to a woman like that on my show. Like he was on Jerry was saying his little joke, and then he would scoot to the side. You know, he'll let the audience members handle them too. Because the audience members used to get a little reckless. Remember at the end, he would have everybody come out on stage and they would go back through the situations, and then the audience would just roast the hell out of them. Yep. So hey, man.
A lot of them guests wasn't funny, so but they try to be.
I mess with it, man. Shout out to Jerry Springer.
May he rest in peace, man.
May he rest in peace. Get up out of here too.
But
make me feel appreciated. Unlike some people.
Oh, well, at least I don't sleep with my friends.
You make me happy. You make me happy. And I think we should, like, you know, be together.
I do appreciate you as a friend. But I got something to tell you. I've kind of been sleeping with your man.
What a twist.
You know what? I think things like that was kind of scripted, bro. Like you needed some drama.
It says, what was the caption?
Hooking up with the therapist.
Hooking up with your therapist. Like, man, but it made for great television. Great television, bro. So shout out to Jerry Springer, man, and Jerry Springer Show. If anybody try to remake this, you better do it some sort of due diligence, man. But I'm definitely going to watch this on Netflix. That's my next watch. Final thoughts, fellas.
Was Jerry Springer the greatest TV talk show of all time?
It was rated one. It was rated number one for the longest too.
For the longest,
it overtook Oprah, and Oprah was
it did overtake Oprah.
Oprah was trying to fight back for the longest, and she lost that battle with that too. So that's
I would say yes. In my opinion, I would say yes. Jerry Springer was the number one talk show of all time, man, and probably longest lasting talk show of all time. So yeah, man.
He made $60 million off that show, just off that show.
16 or 60?
60
million. It could have retired way earlier. You know what I'm saying?
I would think he would have made more than that, 60 million.
And in all actuality, though, I think Jerry just loved what he did, man.
Yeah.
I think he just loved what he did at the end of the day, because going that long, being that old, and continuously doing the show, 2018.
Mm-hmm. When did it start? 90 what?
19.
Probably 91, 92.
Was it that dang goes that far?
It had to be, because I was young, bro.
Yeah.
I was young when it first aired. I'm showing my age. I'm gonna say I was.
Oh shit! Let me fact check it real quick.
Yeah, I was about to say we got a fact check.
Let's fact check it, man.
1991.
91.
91.
On the money with it.
Hey.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I was 34 years old.
There you go, man. Jerry Springer. If you haven't watched it, or if you're a new bloomer and you never watched it before, it's on Netflix. Definitely go check it out, and you will not be disappointed. If you like watching all this drama on TV now and on the internet now,
see where it came from.
See where it originated.
The Godfather of it all.
There
the Godfather of ignorant TV.
Right. Ignorant television. But there you go. Jerry Springer Show is on Netflix. This has been another episode of Get It Off Your Chest Media Breakdown. Terry hosted the show. CJ Miss Get Off Your Chest. Rhino the California King. And like always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever we drop a video on this channel, man. We appreciate our subscribers. We love y'all. And like always, we will see y'all on the next one. Peace.